need to eat before I do anything.
Hey guys, it's Shay here and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I want to share with you my first trimester experience, some of the symptoms that I had, and of course, the essentials. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss out on any of my future videos. So if you haven't already watched my gender reveal video, you might want to go back and watch that to find out what we're having. In this video, it's all about my first trimester symptoms and essentials. So in the beginning, when I first found out I was pregnant, the first thing I did was order some prenatal vitamins. These are the prenatal vitamins that I got. They're organic. I originally ordered them on the website, but then I noticed that you can get them cheaper on Amazon, like most things. So I ordered them on Amazon now. So another thing that I did every day to make sure that I was getting the nutrition that I needed was drink a green juice every morning. So my fiance makes a juice with vegetables, lots of great fruit, and he mixes it all up, and it's always delicious. And that's usually something I drink in the morning or in the afternoon for a little snack, but he makes it fresh every single day, and it is great, guys. So if you're not one to eat a lot of greens or anything like that, just put all of your fruits and your greens into a juice, and I promise you it'll be good. So during my first trimester, I experienced a little bit of anxiety, just knowing that that's the most crucial time for your baby's development and you want everything to go perfect. So whenever I would feel like that, or what helped me to calm down and relax, of course, it was prayer. And I also did some yoga, some prenatal yoga that was really helpful. So I'll link down below some of the videos I followed for my prenatal workout, and so you guys can check it out. But yes, find something that will help you relax, meditating, yoga, or anything like that that helps you relax and centers your focus and kind of cancels all that anxiety that you're having about your baby. In the very beginning of my pregnancy, I was so bloated all the time. Like, I couldn't really button my jeans, and it was like I had a full meal at Chipotle or something. That's how my stomach looked. So something that helped me with being more comfortable because I was so bloated, I wore a lot of leggings and sweats. They were just more stretchier and it wasn't so tight on my stomach. I also started to have issues sleeping in the beginning. I know for some people that doesn't come until later on, but in the beginning, my back was killing me. So I decided that I was gonna get my pregnancy pillow now and not wait until later. So most people probably get their pregnancy pillow towards the end of their second trimester or the beginning of their third. No, I got mine in the first trimester. I was not playing, and it was a lifesaver, you guys. I love this thing. I sleep with it every single night, and whenever I don't sleep with it, I'm like, miserable, and I really miss my pillow. My fiance is a little jealous of my pillow, to be honest. He doesn't really like it because I cuddle more with my pillow than I do with him at night. But listen, okay, you gotta do what you gotta do. I'm sorry. So I know a lot of people in the first trimester especially, they deal with throwing up a lot and, you know, the typical morning sickness thing, but I didn't really experience morning sickness in terms of throwing up, but I was nauseous a lot. So every time I would wake up and I'm like, oh man, I'm really hungry, I want this and I want that, and then I would start eating and then my stomach would start churning and I'm just like, oh my goodness, I'm so hungry, but I cannot eat this right now. My solution to that was seltzer water, believe it or not. I know a lot of people, they'll have some ginger tea or some type of ginger ale or something like that. And don't get me wrong, I did drink ginger ale in the beginning, but if you want something that's not as sugary as ginger ale, seltzer water is definitely the way to go. You can even add something into your seltzer water if you'd like. I just found it to be more healthy for me to drink seltzer water than continuing to drink ginger ale every single day. You guys, I needed seltzer water with every single meal, breakfast, lunch, dinner. I needed it because it helped me burp, and like it just helped the nausea kind of go away a little bit. So that was a relief for me. I threw up technically twice, and it was like one day. I was about 9 weeks pregnant and we had Sunday dinner. I came home and I was just so nauseous. I kept tossing and turning throughout the night, and then like 4 a.m. I just got up, went to the bathroom, and I just threw up. And I felt so much better. And then a few hours later, I had to throw up again, and then I was so much better.
But my back, during week 9, that one day, my back was killing me. I couldn't leave the bed.
And that was the most misery that I experienced during my first trimester. One thing that almost all mothers probably experience in their first trimester is being really, really tired. You guys, I was so exhausted, and it wasn't like a sleepy kind of tired. It was just like I had no energy. I had no choice but to take a nap. Every single day I was taking naps, and I was just so exhausted. So naps were definitely necessary for my life during my first trimester. So another thing that started bothering me was bras. Like, I hated wearing bras. They were so uncomfortable. So my breasts were going through so many changes, and wearing a bra was just not like comfortable at all. Another symptom that I had was that I had to go to the bathroom all the time. Like, it was like I go to the bathroom and then 10-15 minutes later I have to go again, and it's like, oh my gosh, it was like a constant cycle, in and out the bathroom. That also kind of changed my sleeping pattern, because I always had to get up to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night 3-4 times a night. And I would suggest that you stop drinking water at a certain time. As a pregnant woman, of course, you need a lot of water. So I would say drink that during the day, and at a certain time, like maybe an hour or two before bed, you might want to stop drinking the water, because I was in and out the bathroom all night, and I was just exhausted in the morning. So speaking of water, I know that you're supposed to drink like 64 ounces or something of water a day when you're pregnant, or more than that. But I had an issue with tracking how much water I was drinking, because I was drinking seltzer water and regular water for the most part in my first trimester, but I didn't count how much I was drinking, and I kind of felt like I wasn't drinking enough. So recently my fiance and I got these huge water bottles. These are 63 fluid ounces, and I try to drink one a day. My goal is to drink 2 of these a day, but I've kind of been struggling with that, so please pray for me, guys. So before I was pregnant, I wasn't a person to wake up and then eat breakfast right away. I just didn't do that. But once I got pregnant, it was like, as soon as I wake up, it's like,
No, I need to eat before I do anything.
I mean, I brush my teeth, of course, but before I did anything else, I had to have breakfast, like right away. I was obsessed with eggs. Like, I was obsessed with omelets, and like spinach omelets or scrambled eggs with some spinach. I was obsessed with that. Now that I'm on a more of a vegan diet, I don't eat eggs anymore. I would usually eat something light but filled with great nutrition. So speaking of food, I was craving a lot of salty food in my first trimester. Like, I wanted like olives all the time. I would go in the kitchen and like eat olives from the jar. Like, it was so weird. French fries with some salt. Oh my God, that was heaven to me. Like, and I was pretty much turned off by sweet things like pancakes with syrup. Oh my gosh, I hated it. I did not want anything sweet. I didn't want candy, nothing like that. All I wanted was salty foods. Comment down below what your cravings were in your first trimester. So as a first-time mom, you're really excited and you want to know everything that's going on in your body, especially in the first trimester, because your baby is really developing then. And I wanted to know every single thing. These are the 3 apps that I enjoyed. What to expect. This app was really good. It gave me some great information. It had a video for once a week whenever you turn a new week. I also saw this app called Glow Nurture. Now, this app is really more of a community-based app, so you get to communicate with other moms that are expecting in the same month that you're expecting, and you share your symptoms and your experience with one another. So that's a great app that I like. The first app that I downloaded was called Pregnancy Plus. This app I thought was really cool because they give you a really great 3D visual of what your baby may look like in your womb. And they also give you options to choose the ethnicity of your child in terms of like the color of their skin. It's a really great tool. It gives you great information on the stages, how big your baby is. So in terms of information for my baby, I would use Pregnancy Plus and What to Expect. And then, like I said, Glow Nurture was more of a kind of social media for my pregnancy. Hit the like button if you're pregnant and you've used any of these apps, or comment down below any apps that you may recommend to me that you think are great. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you're an expecting mom or you're trying to conceive, I hope that this video was helpful for you, and maybe you've experienced some of these symptoms and maybe you have some advice for me. So comment down below if you have anything pregnancy related that you want to share that will be helpful for me in my pregnancy. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss out on any of my future videos. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.